Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at 11 brainy riddles to test your IQ. So here are some awesome challenges and puzzles to try and wrap your brain around. Some of these are very tricky, but if you get them right, I will be seriously impressed. And guys, make sure you add up how many of these you get right so you can comment below at the end. But first, why not subscribe and press the notification bell too to boost your IQ. Coming in at number 11 we have feeling hungry. Alright, so this riddle is about eating, and it's supposedly pretty simple, but a lot of people still really do find this hard to get. Alright guys, so the riddle is, people buy me to eat, but never eat me. What am I? So guys, people buy me to eat, but they never eat me. So what does that mean I could possibly be? I'll give you 10 seconds to try and work it out. Okay guys, I hope that was enough time and you've cracked this tricky riddle. In case you haven't, the answer is a plate. Think about it, people buy plates to eat, but never actually eat. You need plates to eat, but unless you're crazy, you wouldn't be eating a plate. So guys, that's the answer to this first riddle. If you didn't get it, then don't worry, I'm sure we're just warming up and you'll get the other ones on this list. But guys, if you did get a plate, then be sure to give yourself 1 point. Next up is child names. Okay, this is a riddle all about children's names. If you have a big family and lots of siblings, you're more likely to get this one right. Okay, the riddle is, Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first was named April, the second was named May, so what was the third child's name? I'll give you guys a little bit of time to work this out, so start racking your brains. Alright guys, do you think you got this answer correct? Well guys, I can reveal the answer was Johnny. That's right guys, the third child's name was Johnny. Think about it, Johnny's mother has 3 children. The first is April, the second's May, so the third has to be Johnny. This riddle is very tricky as you think it's something to do with months. This is because 2 of her children are called April and May. Many people will have said June for this question, but if you're very perceptive, you would have said Johnny and got it 100% correct. Next up is matches. So guys, this is a really hard riddle which requires you to think outside the box. And this one is really interesting as it really tests all aspects of your IQ. Okay, so here's the riddle. You have 3 matchsticks. Now, how will you convert them into a number 6? That's right guys, you need to turn these 3 matchsticks into a number 6. And to make things even more hard, you cannot break them into pieces. I'll give you guys some time to work it out, and if you get this, I will be majorly impressed. Alright guys, did you work it out in 10 seconds? If not, then no shame as this one is very tricky. I can reveal the position you need to put the matchsticks in is like this. As you can see guys, this means 6 in Roman numerals. The 3 matchsticks before were actually in the Roman format for 3. So all you need to do is move 2 of them inwards and it makes the Roman numeral for number 6. This is a very tricky one and I'm sure many people didn't get it right. But if you did, then be sure to add 1 point to your score. Next up is hospital. Alright, no one likes going to the hospital, but this hospital riddle will really leave you scratching your head. Okay, here it is. A person spent 3 days at a hospital and was totally fine. They were absolutely healthy, but despite this, they still had to be carried out of the hospital. Can you guys explain why this would be? I'll put a timer on screen for you guys to work this out. Remember to think outside the box. Okay guys, were you able to get this riddle in the allotted time? In case you weren't, the answer was, it was a newborn baby. It makes totally sense for a baby to be very healthy but in hospital for 3 days. And because they're a baby, of course, they must be carried out. This riddle's hard because there's a contradiction. If a person's healthy, why would they have to be carried out? This doesn't make sense for any grown human, but when you think of it as a baby, it makes total sense. So guys, if you got this one right, then give yourself 1 point. Next up, we have egg test. Many people eat eggs in the morning, and if you do, then perhaps you're gonna get this riddle right. Okay guys, the question is, which is correct to say, the yolk of the egg is white or the yolk of the egg are white? So guys, which one of these two sayings is correct? I'll give you guys 10 seconds to try and work out the correct saying. Okay guys, did you get this right? If you didn't, then the answer is neither. Egg yolks are yellow. As you can see, it doesn't really matter how you say what's being said. You really have to look at the words in this riddle and you'll realize that egg yolks aren't white at all. So guys, that's why both are incorrect, as the yolk is yellow, not white. Next up is 2 100s. Okay guys, if you're a math genius, then you're bound to get this one very correct. But if you have an inquisitive mind and can think with illustrations, then you're also likely going to get this one correct. As you can see, there's a number on screen right now, 188. My question is, how can you get 2 100s from the number below in the picture using just one line? That's right guys, you have this one line on screen right now and you need to use it to make 2 100s. If you get this right, then you're likely a good graphic designer and can think very logically. I'll put a timer on screen right now, so start thinking. Alright guys, were you able to make 2 100s from the number on screen? If you put your line like this, then you got the answer correct. That's the only way to make 2 100s with one line. As you can see, halving a 1 makes another 1. And then when you half these 8s, it makes 2 zeros. So guys, that is how to make 2 100s from this number. Next up is mountains. How well do you guys know your mountains? It's no secret that Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. But guys, here is my riddle for you. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? If you guys can get this right, I'll be very impressed, and I'll put a timer on screen right now. Alright guys, were you able to work this one out? In case not, here's the answer. I wasn't looking for a name of an actual mountain. That is because the answer is Mount Everest. It just wasn't discovered yet. Yes guys, before Mount Everest was discovered, it was still the highest mountain in the world. Just because people didn't know about it doesn't mean it wasn't the highest, so Mount Everest is the correct answer. Next up is hidden year. Okay guys, we all know that we just recently moved into the year 2019. If anyone's watching in 2019, then be sure to leave a like, as it's the beginning of a new year. But guys, with every new year comes new riddles, so here's one I have made just for you. As you can see on screen, there are tons of numbers. To be exact, there's 130 numbers. But guys, can you in 10 seconds find the number 2019? I'll give you guys 10 seconds, so be sure not to cheat by pausing the video. Alright guys, if you want to find the 2019 in this number puzzle, then you need to look to the bottom right hand corner. As you can see, the numbers 2019 are right there, showing off the new year. I hope you guys have a great 2019, and if you got this riddle right, then it means you're probably gonna have a good one. Next up we have spelling. Alright, how good are you guys at the English language? Do you get A's at school or do you get F's? Either way, you do still have a chance of getting this one right if you can think outside the box. So here's my question for you. What word in the English language is always spelled incorrectly? I'll give you guys 10 seconds to work this out, and this is kind of a two-part question, so you can get 2 points if you answer both parts. Alright guys, the correct answer was incorrectly. Yes guys, in the English language, the only word that's always spelt incorrectly is incorrectly. And guys, this actually makes sense on 2 levels. Not only is it spelt that way with the right letters, but if someone spells the word incorrectly, then that's also spelled incorrectly. I know guys, this is a hard riddle to wrap your brain around, but if you got both parts right, then give yourself 2 points. And finally, on this list of brainy riddles to test your IQ, we have Race Runner. Guys, this is the moment of truth where you tally up how many you got right and comment it down below. So here's the question I have for you. If you were running a race and you passed the person in second place, what place would you now be in? Anyone who does marathons or races may get this one correct. I'll put a timer on screen right now, so get working, brain. Alright guys, could you crack this riddle? In case you didn't, then the answer is you would be in second place. Many people think you'd be in first place if you pass the person in second place. But guys, you just passed the person in second place, not first, and that means you're in second place. This is a tricky thing to think about, but it makes total sense once you visualize it. So guys, those were the tricky IQ riddles to test out your brain. Comment below how many you got correct. And guys, also vote in the poll in the top right corner, voting on how many you got right. If you guys got them all correct, then I hope you have a great day and give yourself a big pat on the back. And if you guys didn't get many right, then be sure to watch some of my other riddle videos to work out your brain. If you guys want more fun, life hacks, and crafts, then check out my second channel. It's full of DIYs and fun life hacks, and I even show my face over there. But as always guys, thank you for watching. Check out some more videos on screen right now. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.